This is your RCW Neo Champion, and you're watching RCW Spotlight. You know, that show they named after me. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model Ric Lieb, alongside the heavyweight championship title that I just so happen to own. And with me as always, I said title because that's Vince's thing. It's a belt. It's a belt. Sorry, Vince, it's a belt.
To hold your pants up?
Right.
It's a championship.
It's a championship belt. Anyway, and as you can see, with me as always is the Don of professional wrestling, the King of Battle Royals, and the star of this show, Frankie Andolini. Frankie, how you doing?
Fantastic.
How's that? Did I do it right? Is it the way I had?
That was good.
Okay, he's got this contract going on, and
Good.
I gotta say this perfectly, or else
I like it.
I don't want to get fired.
No, you would never. No. You would get a stern talking.
I got a
to.
Rolex bill to pay.
Yeah, you would get a stern talking to and a letter in the mail.
Right,
now.
right, and I don't need that. I really don't.
Yes,
So
we do.
I gotta ask. What's with the Hawaiian shirt today?
What? Doesn't this look nice? Isn't that nice? Look at this.
Not until you get like a mustard stain on the damn.
Oh, it's actually right here. The mustard.
No, it's got to be on the.
On
the
this?
light meter, yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
What kind of
Way
Italian
more
wears it? What the
This
you
is
gotta
in
break it
honor.
in before
This
you
is
put
in
it on.
honor of our guest today.
Oh, that's right. The Honolulu Guru. Draven Post is on the show today.
Yeah, man, that guy's all right.
Yeah, you know what? He's my
Yeah.
protege. I did have to wrestle him last week on the show.
It's you
And-
gotta teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
He's all right though. He had a lot of kind things to say about the Andolinis because we were gonna break his jaw if he didn't, but he
Well,
then
it works.
did
It works.
all
right?
the things that we said. So he's all right.
Now, I am gonna point out that there is an elephant in the room.
Where?
Where's your lay?
We don't allow fat girls here. Oh, I am so sorry to offend all the fat girls.
Yeah, I know. We're not allowed to say stuff like that. 'Cause
No,
you're not-
I know that's offensive.
even though he likes to go out hogging,
What
we're
were
not
you,
allowed to say anything about anything.
What were you
offensive.
asking me?
I was just asking where your lay was.
Oh, she left this morning. She took the trash on the way to the curb.
I don't think we're on the same page right now, but that's okay. We'll work with it. That's what we do. Anyway, I know we have a question, and I know that it's one that you're gonna like.
I got this one.
You got this
I
one?
got this one. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say I can read it.
Well, I got it. It's on my tiny little pocket computer or phone.
It's called a cell phone.
Okay, well, whatever, kids.
He just likes playing on his phone.
All right, this is from Chad Cordy. Oh, from Barberton. B-Town.
B-Town's in the house.
B-Town's in the house.
B-Town with the beat down.
Yeah, all right,
I used to
all
wrestle
right.
out there, you know.
Did you? So did
Yeah.
I.
Yeah, that's right.
I used to do that.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a great city if you don't really like people to bathe.
No. Yeah, as long as you don't mind. Oof. All right. So anyway, this little fellow wants to know, Brock Lesnar is my favorite wrestler. What is your take on him entering himself into the Royal Rumble this year?
And number one at that.
Number one at that. Good question.
Now, see,
little
here's
guy.
the thing. Great question. First of all, another cute little guy. I see him at all the shows.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Isn't he always up there? He's always just like, oh, sign this, sign that. Get out of here.
You know how many platters I've signed for that kid?
Yeah, we actually, it's ridiculous.
Right, exactly.
I don't like him trying to touch me.
Matter of fact,
I don't like
he's a hugger. He's a hugger. He's a
like,
hugger.
oh, let me touch you. I'm like, you know what, kid?
Just come on, little guy, get away. Anyway, I'll go ahead and do this first. Number one, there's still no word on if the championship belt is on the line. Yes, I called it that. Sorry, Vince. So I don't know. I mean, if he's defending the championship and entering at number one because he feels like nobody is worthy of him, that's his point. He feels no one's worthy of him, and it's a spoiler alert, by the way. And whenever it's a spoiler alert from Paul Lee, you know damn well he's going in it to win it. So he's going to enter first. And I'm hoping he puts the championship on the line.
Oh.
Because right now it doesn't say anything about that. And so who knows? But if it is, well then 30 men, that's a way to defend your championship, right? Now, I'm going to say this. I love the idea. Because Brock right now he's completely unbeatable. He's Hulk Hogan of this era. You know, the guy that everybody complains about for not wrestling a full-time schedule. Well, he doesn't have to. He's Brock Lesnar. Hulk Hogan didn't wrestle full-time. Actually, people don't realize this. Hulk Hogan wrestled less when he was champion in the 80s a year than Brock Lesnar is now. The only difference is Hogan was on the mic almost every other week, so you got to see him. Whereas Brock isn't, thank God, because he's not very good on the mic. Let's just be honest. So, but you have Paul Lee. And so he's always talking about him, and he's always singing his praises. So to me, he reminds me of the Hogan era only as a heel. And I'll say this, way more intimidating. Hogan was big and built and strong, but he was a cartoon character, and we all know it. Brock is the real deal. And so for him to do this, I think it's a great idea. And I'm hoping he wins.
Man, I think we're going to go a different direction with this, right? We don't know who his WrestleMania opponent is going to be. We also don't know who the WrestleMania opponent is going to be for Bray Wyatt. So to me, what we're looking at is whoever eliminates Brock Lesnar is more than likely going to be his WrestleMania opponent. Then leaving somebody open on the SmackDown side to win and go on to face Bray Wyatt. That's kind of where I'm thinking.
What if? And this is just one big what if. What if it is not for the belt? What if
Winning
the
the Royal
winner
Rumble?
of the Royal Rumble
Okay.
becomes the #1 contender? And what if Brock wins the Royal Rumble? Does that mean he has to wrestle himself? I mean,
Huh. Yes. Wow.
just saying. Just saying.
No wonder little Chad Cordy loves Brock Lesnar so much. It
I
would
know.
probably make him so happy. The only thing that I know he would enjoy more is if we could get Ryback to come back and wrestle Brock Lesnar.
Yes,
That's
because
his
he
other-
has.
Yeah, it's his second
He
favorite
keeps asking us
wrestler.
Ryback
Yeah.
questions, but we keep
I
ignoring
know, it's
them.
because it's Ryback.
Right. Yeah,
Well, you can tell he's not a very good wrestling fan because he likes Ryback. But
well, you know, I'll give Ryback credit. He stuck up for the guys, and I appreciate that because
Great.
anyway. But
he could stick up for him by learning how to wrestle.
right, what happened to Jesse Ventura when he stuck up for the guys?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he did become governor.
Oh, yeah, there was that.
I guess,
So
yeah.
maybe we'll have a governor run from Ryback. That'll be fun for whatever.
Or maybe Jesse would just run for president and shut Ryback up.
That would be good too. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. But when we get back, we got another match on the card that we're going to run down. And I think you'll like it. So we'll be back in 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Camera guy!
Do something.
Good fucking...
City Wrestling returns to Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio on February 29th, 2020 with Cold War 2020. On the card, there will be a light heavyweight battle royal. Mr. Wrestling 2000 will take on Sonny Andolini. Johnny Gigolo will defend his All-American City Championship against Ricky Williams. Detroit's Most Wanted will take on The Pinnacle. The Way will defend the tag team titles against The Main Attraction. Kenny Hendrix will defend his Super Heavyweight Championship against Schizo. Marcus Knight will defend his Neo Championship against Spike St. James. And your role model Ric Lieb will put his championship belt on the line. For ticket information, please visit www.facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Today's match we're going to talk about is very near and dear to my heart because, as you can see on the table over here, or on the countertop, whatever the hell this thing's called, the bar, the tag team championships are on the line. Now, of course, you're not the champion, but
Am I not?
you were permitted. They did give you permission to hold the championship.
For how long? 8 months?
No, just for today's show. Anyway, The Way, my brothers, Max Cortez, and Animal. All right, here's how it is. Animal Tours Quad. So there's a good chance that Vinny DiMarzo is going to be filling in for him. The Freebird rule. You got to love it. Now, with that being
I might have
said,
stained this.
please don't have them kill you, dude. I don't want that. I actually like you as a
I'm
host.
sure it's fine.
And the star of the show. Anyway, will you stop?
Fine.
Leave it alone. Just put it down. Just put it down. All right. Tag team championships are on the line. Am I glaring the camera?
Tell him it was Sonny.
There we go. Let's glare it.
Let him know Sonny did it.
All right. Yeah, we'll say Sonny did it. You're always getting your brother in trouble.
He had this coming.
Yeah, I guess he did.
He's in Peppers and Dudes.
The main attraction, Jackson Storm, and of course, Dirty Sanchez.
Oh. I get it.
Right.
Google that.
I will not smell his finger.
Oh.
And he's not allowed to touch my nose.
No.
All right, anyway. These guys are tough. I actually like these guys. I mean, they're good guys. Supposedly, they earned this spot with brass knuckles. I don't buy it. Again, everybody's using brass knuckles.
They're paperweights.
Supposedly.
They don't even sell those.
They don't sell them. They're illegal. I know people that own paperweights.
Yeah. How are you going to keep your papers from flying around in your office? It gets drafted.
Right.
Because it's on the top floor.
But brass knuckles, no. And so, stop. Stop with the crap. Detroit's Most Wanted. And deal with the fact that the Pinnacle's going to smack you around the next event.
What are they wanted for?
I mean, have you seen them? Obviously, felons.
Oh, I got you.
Right.
The underbelly of society.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not pinnacles of society like
Well,
myself
first of all,
and my brother.
So we'll talk about the two tag team matches then. The Way versus the main attraction for the tag team championship, and of course, the Pinnacle versus Detroit's Most Wanted #1 contenders match. Which one would you like to talk about first? You're on Detroit's Most Wanted, so we should probably jump to that one.
Yeah, that's the answer.
That's the answer to this question. Now, Detroit's Most Wanted, first of all, they're from Detroit. You know, let's be honest.
Strike one.
Let's be honest. The water in Detroit, has anybody ever heard? It's disgusting. And these guys probably drink it straight from the sewer. I mean, sink. Same difference.
You know what's cool about Detroit, though, is they got that robot cop.
You do know that RoboCop is a... Oh, no, wait, that's Sting's former tag team partner. He is real.
Yeah. That's
Forgot
kinda
about
cool.
that.
So, like, if he's looking for him, that's kind of an issue. Maybe
Yeah.
we want to make sure they don't have any warrants. Because
Yeah,
if
yeah, we don't
shows up
need
at one of your
RoboCop
shows,
showing up.
like one of our shows.
Or what if it was Detroit's Most Wanted versus RoboCop and Sting? You'd be like, tag me in, Sting. Like he
Sting
did
will
back...
probably blow his hip out reaching.
Right. Well, you know, but at least he'll be able to reach.
I'm pretty sure Sting is actually Mike Tenay, by the way. If
I'm
anyone
just
else has
thinking-
noticed, I'm pretty sure it's just Mike Tenay.
I'm thinking that this may be the most attention deficit disordered program we've ever done.
It's us
It is.
with alcohol.
It happened.
Yeah.
What? Alcohol? I'll drink to that. I didn't put my pinky up, but
Well,
he
you're not
did.
fancy like me. I'm real
I know.
fancy.
Well, give me a glass. I got your back.
I don't have any glasses.
No, I'm unless you're giving me a shot, then I'm all right. But
That's a good idea.
isn't it?
You're so smart, dude.
I am. That's why I'm the brains of the program. Anyway, so Detroit's Most Wanted versus the Pinnacle. Now, anyone that was at the last event knows the Pinnacle stole a win. And not cool. But, again, I can't blame them for doing it. I like those guys.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we had a very biased referee in Ken Sermonera.
There's a lot of that around here.
There is. And Ken hits me in the back of the head with a platter. I don't even know how he got that platter.
Who hits people with platters anyway?
Right? It was a Christmas event. I brought a platter in there. Not going to lie, I had my good friend and guest tonight, Draven Post, hand that to me because there was a gift on top of it. There was a gift on it, and if you see, when he pulled out of my hand, the gift flew into the crowd, and someone stole it. Now, I couldn't give them the gift of... Because they're friends of mine. We had to wrestle friends. So, instead of giving them a gift, Ken gave me a gift by hitting me in the back of the head with a platter. And you're right. Who in the hell would stoop to the level of hitting somebody with a platter?
Why would you even have a platter? Who does that?
Who does
just
that?
Random platters knocking into people.
But I am going to coin the new phrase platterized, because I got platterized that day.
Nice.
And then not only did he hit me, but then I stumble into Scotty Stevens, who's in this match, and he hits me with that finisher.
What?
I forgot the name of it, and I apologize to you, Scotty Stevens. But you know what? Concussions do that to you, and you forget things. What were we talking about
When?
today?
Now? When will then
Detroit's
be now?
Most Wanted versus the Pinnacle. That's a good match we should talk about.
We should talk about
Yeah, but no, seriously. So I get hit with that, and I get pinned. Me, the champ. The guy that was undefeated the entire year.
That one didn't count, though.
It was a tag team match,
Yeah.
a six-man tag team match, by the way.
That's not a real thing.
Our caller, our guy that wrote in,
Yeah.
the big Ryback, and
Yeah, the Ryback fan. Yeah.
right, he loves six-man tag team matches.
Yeah, that's
Asked
actually.
us, he's actually written us before, Chad Cordy that is, and asked us, when are we going to have more, like, we should do a whole card of six-man tag
Here's
team
his
matches.
favorite six-man. Brock Lesnar, Ryback, and Lars.
Yeah, he wants to see who would take them guys on.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I would.
Yeah, well, there's
Wait.
probably video of him taking on.
Yeah. Oh, they probably take it on each other in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been practicing wrestling.
Who
of course.
wins that?
I don't know what you're
They
talking
all
about.
win, don't they?
They all win.
They all win.
Oh, everybody gets a happy ending. And that's all that really matters.
Everybody's happy at the end.
And that's all that matters. Yes.
This
Yes,
is the
please.
answer. It took me a minute, but we got it.
Right. If you-
All right. So what were we talking about? So we think that
Fireball, I think.
oh my gosh.
They should be a sponsor as much as we drink that on the air.
Yeah, this is for them.
Yeah.
So, do we think Detroit's how do we know Detroit's Most Wanted is going to make it? What if they're accosted by RoboCop at the door?
Right, exactly. Well, here's the thing about these felons, and we're going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that they're felons because they're Detroit's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
If you're Most Wanted, you're obviously a felon. And if you're wrestling, first of all, they're brothers, like the brother.
Which one's older, the big one or the little one?
I believe they're twins. You've
Probably
seen
a
Danny
few minutes,
DeVito
right.
and
They're
Arnold
probably
Schwarzenegger,
4 or
that
5
kind of
minutes
twin.
apart. Yeah, that's why they look different.
Twins, yeah, exactly. Well, one had, because I'm sure that their mom was injected by 30 different things on movie
Injected,
twins.
yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
nobody wants to hit that. And so they end
I
up
didn't say
getting
that either.
pregnant.
The one guy looks like a maniac.
Oh, they both look like maniacs. I mean, look at them. Because they're felons, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and call this as it is. I'm going to look up their police record and see exactly why they're Detroit's Most Wanted.
Well, the one little fella there with the ponytail tried to kick me in the Yahoo.
First
in that
of all,
Battle Royal. And
what-
I had to counter it with a Yahoo kick.
What man has a ponytail in the first place?
Well, I don't know any men with ponytails.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, what are their names? Neil and Bob, or is that what they do?
Wow. They just got jobs planting tulips.
Exactly. And my friends in the Pinnacle, I got the cameraman laughing, and that's what we've been trying the whole time.
Took long enough.
My friends in the Pinnacle, they got the cheap win last time, but I still want them to win. Mike Smiley. Mike Smiley. Former heavyweight champion Mike Smiley.
Am I the only one that noticed he stopped smiling recently?
Oh, he's mean
so
now.
mad all the time.
We need to call him...
Mike Frowny.
No, we'll keep the Smiley on there, but instead of Happy Mike... Remember back when he was just starting out, and he was Happy Mike Smiley?
He was happy.
He was a happy kid.
Yeah.
You
The
can
wrestling
tell.
business will do that to you.
I mean, anybody that saw his tights knew he was happy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, I heard those.
But then what happened was he became Angry Mike Smiley, and that's what I think he needs to do. Change it. He needs a moniker
Mike
again.
Smiley.
He's just Mike Smiley now. It's boring.
No, you should be angry.
Angry Mike Smiley. I'm telling you right now, you can sell shirts. Don't worry, be angry. And then have an angry face on there.
Hurry up and get that
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright, and
Hey.
then when he does it, we'll hit him up for money. afterwards. Good thinking.
Get a hold of my lawyer during the next commercial break. All right.
Donald Ardick's still your.
Yes, Donald R. Dix is still my lawyer.
I love that guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, him and Keith Young is too. We got
He's young. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was my lawyer for a good time. Yeah. I remember.
yeah, Young Dixon
Long-
Associates.
Yeah. I like. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It says young dicks and ass, which I don't think that looks good. So I told him just go with the
You gotta have a
associates.
little more class.
Stop abbreviating. Sometimes it's not smart.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, because it doesn't look good at all. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Pinnacle destroys the Felons. Felons are gonna be too busy worrying if the cops are gonna break in there and arrest them.
I
So
don't know, man. If they can dodge RoboCop, I think I gotta give it to them, man. I mean,
no. You wait.
I am waiting. I was just holding it to make sure it didn't slip.
Remember, beer before liquor, never been sicker.
Good call. I'm gonna go with the felonious ass.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa! Hopefully you change that on the day we do our predictions because I'm going with the Pinnacle.
Okay.
All right. The Way versus the main attraction. Now, of course, we like both these teams. Both of us like both these teams, but obviously I'm brothers with one of these teams. Now, will it make a difference, in your opinion, if Animal wrestles or if Vinny DiMarzo? The headline, Vinny DiMarzo wrestles. He's no longer the Beast. By the way, you erase that. No longer is he the Beast, Vinny DiMarzo. He is tired of people walking around and being weak using that name, if you know what I mean, Ken. So, instead, he's going to go ahead and use the headline, Vinny DiMarzo, which I think fits him perfectly. Because he's a headline every time.
He's right. Everybody, I see little kids walking around with a shirt that says Beasting and little old ladies like in a kitchen.
Beastie Boys. It's a great group, but can they beat you in a fight?
Yes, there's 3 of them. 2 of them now.
I think there's only 1.
There's 2.
I'm going to look it up.
All right. Anyway, so he's right. Everybody just took the name Beast.
Now, if
and
the
made
one
it
that passed,
least.
which one died? MCA?
Yeah, MCA.
Okay, now, see, I'm a fan of the group,
Oh,
but I'm just saying they ain't going to get in the ring with it. Now, if MCA were to come back as a zombie, maybe, I ain't fighting that.
No, zombie MCA.
Right, no, we don't want that. That would be dope.
So dope.
I mean, as long as he can still rap, I don't
The
care.
dopest, yeah.
Bring it
I'm
back.
on board.
You know, he might rap songs about brains, but you know what?
Stealing.
What's my favorite zombie movie? Return of the Living Dead. So anything that's about brains is great anyway.
Zombie movie. That's it.
Yes!
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we might have to watch that. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have it too.
I've got it all. Absolutely. So,
You know who doesn't like it? The kid that called in.
that kid doesn't even like horror movies. He's
Right.
like, I don't want to get scared.
Right.
Well, I get it, dude. You're like 8 or something. Whatever. Like, but like, you're gonna have to man up at some point.
Man up!
Like he's like, oh, like he doesn't know who Jason is. He doesn't know Michael. He doesn't know Freddy. He's like,
Remember the last
I asked
time
him,
he
I said,
came-
"What's your favorite horror movie?" He said, "Monster House."
Oh, stop it. Chad Corey, stop it.
Chad Corey,
Let me tell you
be a
something.
man.
You know what's funny about this dude? He came up wearing the tightest pants the other day. I'm like, he was at the wrestling event.
Yeah.
Tight ass. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, hide the moose knuckle, man. We
Yeah.
don't need that.
And they were pegged.
That's a horror movie
They
right
were
there.
Pegged. He had them pegged at
I
the bottom.
know,
He was trying
right?
to bring that back.
Oh my goodness.
What a weirdo walks around with pegged
How did
pants.
this turn into our freaking fan that asked us questions?
Because he's a weird kid, like
Oh.
whatever. Like
Well, we
he-
love him. We
as long
love
as
him.
He buys his tickets.
Yeah.
I love it.
I keep telling him though, you
Buy
know,
them tickets, man.
I sell them back row tickets,
You know
$25
what's
bucks.
so sad? Every time he buys 10 extra tickets for friends that never show up.
Right.
Yeah.
But did I tell you? I mean, I sell them back row tickets for $25. What a bargain.
Yeah.
You know. And okay. But anyway, the Way versus the main attraction. We got Dirty Sanchez and Jackson Storm versus obviously Max Cortez. But will it be Animal? Will he be rehabbed by then? Or is it going to be Vinny DiMarzo?
Does Animal or Vinny need 2 legs to beat
I don't think they
everyone up?
need anything. I think they just need them freaking arm.
Yeah. It's an upper body business, bro.
Do you know that those two have a competition where they'll measure each other's arms to see who's bigger, and they fluctuate back and forth? Right now, I believe they're tied at 21 each.
Wow.
Right. I get it. It's not Hulk Hogan's 24, but
Give it a minute.
you know.
But they're not even pumped yet, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even think they were working out at the time. But yeah, these guys are monsters.
Yeah,
Can you imagine if those two were to team up?
No, I don't want them to.
They
Because
used to.
eventually I'm going to want to take these titles.
They
And I don't
used
want
to.
them in my way.
They used to be a team back in the day.
Well, thank goodness they stopped.
They might have to do that again.
No.
We'll talk. Anyway, so I'm definitely taking the Way to win this one. What are you thinking on this one? I know we like the main attraction, but but really are they?
It's the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the way.
it's only one way to go with this, guys. And for that,
Oh my gosh.
Salute.
Here it is.
oh yeah,
We forgot to do that thing. Kids do it.
Now, I don't do that because it spills. I don't waste alcohol.
So smart.
Anyway, this is the only show where you're allowed to get drunk and talk wrestling.
Allowed and necessary.
Now, our guest coming up after this, he's not allowed because he's still just a youngster. But he's a young up-and-comer. I've taken him under my wing. I know that you've taken him under yours as well.
He's all right.
He's our protege, man. He's doing the commentary right now, but he's training to be a wrestler. And he told me, he goes, if I don't make it as a wrestler, I got the knowledge and I can make it as a ref. And I'm like, no, you're going to make it as a wrestler, kid. Yeah. Because if you're my protege, you're going to kick ass. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to watch a match. And then when we get back, we're going to have the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Honolulu guru, Draven Post, right here in the office. In the office. This is not a bar anymore. This is our office.
Remember the match with him?
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. More RCW Spotlight.
Hello, everybody. I wanted to take time out right now to give some Wrestling 101 to you. There's a lot of guys and girls that want to be a pro wrestler. Best piece of advice I could give you right now is do some homework. If you have to be a wrestler, if you choose that that's what you want to be, nobody can make you do anything other than being a pro wrestler. Do your homework. Write down some names. You got Danny Cage. You got Rudy Gonzalez. Ric Lieb. Dad and I don't have our school anymore, but we do sell t-shirts, so if you want some t-shirts. I mean, there's guys, Alex Porto. These are guys that have wrestling schools, so if you want to be a pro wrestler, check out their school. Do it the right way. I mean, this isn't dominoes. It's not, I mean, it's a contact sport, so you can chance getting hurt, and you don't want to just go to just anybody. Do your homework. If the guys don't have a ring, why are you paying them to be a pro wrestler? Come on, it's not even professional. So do yourself some good and Google pro wrestling schools. I mean, there's a few out there that are good, but you're going to hear some horror stories that are bad out there. So be smart. If you want to be a pro wrestler, check into the names that I told you, and there's some more out there. Every once in a while, Lance Hoyt, he trains people up around Dallas. And I got some other friends out there that, you know, I wouldn't just recommend anybody. So good luck to you. And check out our website. I'm on Etsy if you want to get some Tugboat Taylor t-shirts or Pro Wrestling Factory t-shirts. Or these other guys that I mentioned to you. You know, if you want to be a professional, it along with that goes along with supporting pro wrestling and the professionals in it. So I'll get on to some other topics later about different things, but I just wanted to first address professionalism and do your part. Be fantastic. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the RCW Super Heavyweight title. In the corner to my right, the challenger, weighing in 294 pounds, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, BroHemoth! BroHemoth! And ladies and gentlemen, from the home of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 261 pounds, your current RCW Super Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Hendrix! This match is one fall with a 30-minute time limit.
back to BroHemoth. Oh, Kenny with a drop kick. But not only BroHemoth, he weighs 20,000 megapixels of awesome. This guy is the 2018 Guinness World Record Battle Royal winner. The Gigabyte Grizzly mastered 109 other wrestlers to be in Battle Royal, and his name will forever be etched in history. Now, if you ever look at guys coming at me, I'm running straight to Canada. These are two big, scary dudes. I hope they leave me more than the rest of this one. Hendrix has been in the ring with legends. He's wrestled in the WWE against guys like IRS, Kona Crush, Yokozuna, Vader, and the tag team Wild Gun. I heard a couple rumors about Henny that he can break 5 cinder blocks on top of each other with one shot.
I can tell you one thing definitely about Teddy. You don't get that way from standing on the corner waiting on the bus. The man is definitely put time in the gym. He is an course and experienced professional. He knows exactly what he's doing in the ring. But he obviously knows how to use his weight. Obviously, trying to go down to on cover there. Always got to remember to hook that way.
Both of these men bust their butts in the gym daily. Like, watch Kenny Hendrix in the gym. This man is so strong, so powerful. I hear that chain he carries down the ring. He pulls whole trains with it, whole trains.
You were saying about BroHemoth spent time in the gym as well. They have a snack bar there.
I mean, he's got a little weight to him, but guess what? That's what makes him all the more powerful.
Max is taking the toll on both men. Kenny trying to take his last two back. Trying to capitalize for him in a bad way right now.
Shinlock applied there.
Spot wrestling here, making the man carry his weight to wear him down even further.
Back to that chin lock there.
This is definitely smart wrestling.
He hasn't given up yet. Now look at Kenny, the old head crank there. That takes a toll on your neck if that keeps happening. BroHemoth fighting back. Ooh, that's a club to Kenny's back here. A boot that size in your face is not good.
And it's until you think it's your approach.
That
Taking
is
some of the wind out of the sails of Danny. could be BroHemoth showing signs of frustration.
I don't know how much power either man has left in him. I think they might both be running on fumes here. BroHemoth saying it's over. It's over.
This match should be over. He needs to hurry up and capitalize, take advantage right now, go for that pin.
Penny just barely gets out of that one.
So anyone else taking this point, ought to get himself wherever he is.
BroHemoth now. 7-10 up.
He is normally used to being the one who's fishing out the events and using the power, but he's taking advantage. But in this case, perhaps he has won his match.
It would not surprise me the way this has been going with BroHemoth walks out your new RCW Spotlight.
Nice snap.
Penny, oh, he can't have much left after this. BroHemoth is saying it's game over. Oh, he's down to his last heart. That's a video game reference. This was Sonic. BroHemoth just had all the gold rings knocked out of him. Oh, and a big splash in the corner.
BroHemoth still in control of this match. Both men down. Now we'll have to see if either one of them
I don't remember the last time I just saw Kenny Hendrix so badly beaten like this.
He can manhandle these matches, that's for sure. Dan's trying to get behind him, trying to help him get something going here.
And BroHemoth
Both men to the knees, that'll break the referee's down. And the two clotheslines just can't take the big man off his feet.
Oh!
Again, smart wrestling. Ducking out of the way, letting him make the corner. The corner is unforgiving.
I think Kenny hit his head on the middle turnbuckle. BroHemoth body drop. BroHemoth is finally about to take Kenny down. He said, I've played this game long enough. I'm ready for my grand prize. Take it off.
Still not going for the pin right away.
There we go. Kenny. He is running on fumes. Kenny is a well-oiled machine, but he is just running on fumes at this point. BroHemoth in three. Kenny's got the time zone. For time here.
Kenny getting out of the way smartly again. I understand the corner. Getting himself ready. Stop the
thought this one was over. I thought Kenny could retain the RCW Super Heavyweight title. Kenny's taking a second to breathe. Get up to the ropes again. I think Kenny unintentionally took out the ref there.
Got all 3 men out at this point. Then going to the cover.
Kenny can barely stand there.
But he's taking a lot of abuse in his magic. Most people going.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, he's going to try to revive the ref. Wait a minute. Oh!
Rubber City Wrestling returns to Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio on February 29th, 2020 with Cold War 2020. On the card, there will be a light heavyweight battle royal. Mr. Wrestling 2000 will take on Frankie Andolini. Johnny Gigolo will defend his All-American City Championship against Ricky Williams. Detroit's Most Wanted will take on The Pinnacle. The Way will defend the tag team titles against the Main Attraction. Kenny Hendrix will defend his Super Heavyweight Championship against Schizo. Marcus Knight will defend his Neo Championship against Spike St. James. And your role model Ric Lieb will put his championship belt on the line. For ticket information, please visit www.facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Our guest today is my intern, my protege, my friend, who I had to beat last week on the show. But you got your participation trophy, and you're proud of it, which is...
And it's signed.
I autographed it for him. I did. Should I autograph it for every one of them? I think I should give everyone an autograph.
Equal. Be equal for the moment.
Guy, you bunch of bastards! Sorry. They got a lawsuit going. I tried to have them evicted. Yeah, apparently they got a lawyer and it's a whole thing. So I can't seem to just... Whatever.
It's funny.
I'm sorry, but eventually I will throw these people out.
Only you would use a kendo stick to pound on the freaking
My
side.
Hawaiian shirt is actually better than yours. I'm sorry, but that's just how I roll.
You know, if I would have known, guys, I have...
No, man, it's 2020, and I appreciate the sentiment. Everything you're doing is fine, and I agree with it, and I appreciate it, and it is fine.
I haven't been late since this morning.
Stop pushing your things on me, but
I got it. I got it.
Oh, thank you.
Like I said, I haven't been late since this morning, man. I needed something.
But I feel like for the millennial snowflakes running around RCW, maybe give them a little something.
Right.
I'm proud of this because me being your intern, I'm proud to have something from a legend such as yourself.
This is true. I am a legend.
And I am proud to be the first person at a Grave Affair in the Julie K. Memorial Battle Royal to be eliminated by another legend,
Frankie Andolini.
Frankie Andolini.
Don't you ever get in my face again.
Frankie's the bomb, man. When it comes to battle royals, he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
But you know what he's also great at? Tag team wrestling. Actually, you're just a great wrestler, man.
Right?
I mean,
I just what I
hold
do
on,
is
wait,
I win, and going in, I write down all the things I want to do, and I just start with win.
Right. Start of the show, yeah. Check.
After that, yeah.
All right, start of the show's check. Great wrestler and battle royals check. Great tag team wrestler check. Great singles wrestler check.
Right down
And you're a great person. You are an amazing person,
You are,
Frankie.
and if I was old enough to drink, I would be
Definitely
glad,
salute you.
and I would tip you a lot of money to make me one.
Did you really have to make us say all that in your
Yeah,
contract?
yeah. Actually, if you could also write that I'm excellent at making my own marinara.
He is great at making this, but my marinara is the best.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. If you want a competition, we will have one. Why is my tie backwards? Anyway, so we got to ask, what is with the scale? You brought a scale in today. I had to move my seat for you.
So I carried the scale here. I brought it with me on the plane because I want to be in the light heavyweight battle royal at Cold War 2020.
Right.
So I don't know how much I weigh. I'm pretty
Slim,
thick,
yeah.
you know.
Now you're slim. Shut
I'm
up.
slim thick,
Slim.
you know. So I want to see how much I weigh, and if I'm over the 199 limit of being a light heavyweight, I'm going to try to lose all that, and at Cold War 2020, I'm bringing this bad boy out to the ring, and I will be weighing myself there. Now, if I can't fit this on the plane again, I'm bringing a smaller scale.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. We are actually doing a weigh-in right here on the show. Okay. First things first. You're not allowed to do this in kilograms. We've got to do this in pounds, okay?
Okay.
No cheating. Now. I realized something. You were doing this. Right here. Where are we at?
224 pounds.
224 pounds. Let's see what the champ is at. Champ! Because I don't like it to be in the 200 area, but I know that I weigh 200, so. Uh-oh. Someone's going to have to eat more. Alrighty then. I'm only 2 pounds under. I'll eat that. I don't want to lose my championship over some weight.
No.
No! So, anyway.
I weigh
So,
135,
220.
so there's no point in checking.
Actually, I was over 200, but I just didn't want to say
I'm
it on
just
the air.
like 135.
So 224.
224.
My goal is to get at least to 199, so I am eligible to be in there.
You understand I'm in it, though, right? You're going to lose.
Oh, well. It'll be an honor to be eliminated by you again.
You're all right, man.
Just
I don't
avoid
care
him.
what every single person says about you. You're all right.
Just avoid him.
Is that your hair?
Yeah.
Okay, we got to ask, what's up with the red hair?
Yeah, man.
All right. So, as you may know, Sonny had dark hair with blonde highlights.
Correct.
I recently just had that.
Yes.
I thought, why not change it up?
Because you look like a knockoff version of Sonny Andolini.
Yeah, the Wish.com version.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
Like
get me
he would
wrong,
have been
if you-
Amazon, you'd have been Wish.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
okay.
of course.
That's fine.
Of course. There was a picture floating around out there.
Yeah.
That's where I got
It's
it.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was at a store, and, you know, there's shops in Hawaii that make Hawaiian shirts. This is actually one of them, and I actually got this one, and I saw the red on the lily flowers, and the red light I wore, it was the fight before Christmas, and
Right.
it got me thinking, why not have the color red? Like a beautiful red sunset.
Yes. Now I have to say this, and I'm going to cut you off. It's going to be completely off topic, but you ever watch Clerks 2?
It's been a while, but
Elias!
Yes, I was getting it. See, so it's not just me.
No. You absolutely remind me of Elias.
You talk like him.
Yeah.
He talks like Elias.
all right, I'll have to watch it again.
Can you just say, one ring to rule them all?
One ring to rule them all.
I may have to
You
get
never
this
do
man a
that.
ring just so
You
we can
did
do
a terrible idea.
it.
I think we might need another broom shot.
Just go like this. Go like this. Go.
Kendo stick. It's a pain maker.
Go. It's because of pillow pants.
Pillow pants.
Randall,
That's a real
do that
thing.
one.
Because of pillow pants, Randall.
Wow.
There we go. Oh, you nailed
Got
it.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's got it.
let's-
Yeah.
No, wait. I gotta
You
say.
know what? All right, wait,
Here, we'll
wait,
save
wait.
it. We'll save it. We'll save it. Anyway, no, you're a good sport. I actually appreciate you doing that for us.
Not a problem.
So we do have this.
I am the intern after all.
Right, we do have this event coming up, and you're not only the intern, and you're not only trying to enter into this, and hopefully you make the weight. But if you don't, you're still going to be doing the commentary for the entire event.
Oh yeah, I am the voice of RCW.
So even though me and him are not going to do our predictions on every match, I'm going to go ahead and do a rundown of the cards so far. And I want you to do a rundown, or do your predictions on it.
Okay.
So in the light heavyweight battle royal, if you're not in it, who wins it?
Well, the heavy metal heartthrobs, have you seen much of them lately?
Yeah, they're pretty good kids.
Yeah, they're pretty good. But you know what? You know who I really think? You know, Crowley. He's good, and I kind of said some not nice stuff about him, but oh well. I feel like Crowley wants it the most, but who I think's gonna win it the most. It's hard to. It's a tie between the legend.
Trying to get your attention.
And Ray Stewart.
Ray Stewart's a good one too, but yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be attacked on my plane ride home.
Some things happen sometimes, accidents and whatnot.
You know he knows playing people very well.
Yeah.
He knows people that work at the airport.
But if it's down to a final 3 in the match, Frankie Andolini.
Yeah, there you go.
Ray Stewart and Alexander Crowley. But I have a feeling because of what happened at the last show, Ray Stewart and Crowley are going to start fighting, and this man's going to come up from behind. Both of them out.
You're all right, man. You're all right.
I needed to just set you up for that.
Thank you.
All right, all right. Not bad at all. You learn well.
He knows stuff.
We got another Andolini on the card. It's not just Frankie. It's Sonny Andolini. He's taking on Mr. Wrestling 2000.
Oh, okay.
Now you got Mr. Wrestling 2000, third generation wrestler. And then you got...
generation wrestler.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 2000 generation wrestler. And then you got Sonny Andolini, who's an Andolini, so it doesn't matter.
Very true. And I assume you're going to be out there with him?
Obviously.
Right.
I have my manager's license. I can do
Yes,
all
he
the
does.
stuff I want. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And
Got a picture of him and everything.
I just have a fake ID that says I'm 21.
If LaRoque is going to be out there, I mean, you trained him, but you only taught him
this much.
Look,
you taught him the hair on the back of my head.
Yeah,
that much.
Yeah.
Oh, and for you guys,
I'm pretty sure you're going to destroy
That
LaRoque in the Battle Royal anyway, right?
Oh yeah, I'll probably just
he'll be
him
limping
first.
out during.
For those that don't know, Spike St. James has now been taken out of the Battle Royal,
One less person.
and now Jeffrey LaRoque has been added into it.
Well, that still doesn't change my opinion on Frankie winning it, and I feel like LaRoque might try to help his Mr. Wrestling 2000 buddy out because they're aces.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
are you
yeah,
nervous? Stop being nervous, man. You're all right.
That's
Live
how he-
TV, there's millions of people watching, even though the views don't say
Billions.
that. But there's
All right.
bazillions of people watching. It's
So,
fine.
Mr. Wrestling 2000 and LaChoke,
So let choke.
Frankie and Sonny walk out both
Yeah,
winning.
both of them are going to win. It's going to be a very Andolini day.
It is. It's kind of what we do. Are we going to be?
It's gonna be like
featured on
twas-
that poster. I feel like we should be.
I mean, I wish they
I'm
would
gonna write a letter.
Whoever's
I'm a
making the
letter
posters
writer.
needs to get on the ball and put some Andolinis.
It's going to
on
be
there.
like twas the
I'm on
fight
it every
before
week.
Christmas. The
And do I get
Andolinis
royalties? No.
I'm a letter writer. You don't want to get on my bad side.
Johnny
That's
Gigolo.
win.
Johnny Gigolo takes on Ricky Williams. Now, Ricky Williams and you train a lot together, so I know you're
Yeah,
friends.
and that's another thing. Ricky Williams, you're no Frankie Andolini. I'm not proud to be eliminated by you. I tripped, and you capitalized.
Oh,
on
that's
it.
right. He did eliminate you at the last one.
I tripped. I would have won that if I didn't.
I believe
That
so.
mat, there's something about that mat. There's like a little.
Well, I
spot
bought
there
these.
with
I bought these shoes. I figured,
no,
internet. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which-
they had a hole on the bottom, and you know
Yeah,
that's
it
what made
happens.
me trip. So
It's probably
It would
what happened. You're
be
fine.
kind
It's-
of
you know that kid just—he's an opportunist. Right?
Opportunist.
very true.
Yeah, that's a bunch of crap.
I can't
Cheap
take
shot artist is what I
Yeah.
call him.
I can't take anything away
It's
from
probably
the cheap
generational.
shot artist.
I got to ask you a question real quick before we...
All right.
Did you really bring the participation trophy I gave you after our match?
This is this and being your intern and being eliminated by you
Thank you.
are the biggest is the biggest accomplishment in my career. And guess what?
You should
I
retire
just
now.
started last decade. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's for you millennials
Dad
out there.
joke. Nice.
In 2019, I debuted at a Grave Affair. Got eliminated by this man.
It happens. Don't ever come out.
Got eliminated by Ricky Williams at the last one. Oh well. I tripped. So, thank you for letting me
Oh yeah,
be
of
your
course,
intern.
of course. And you did a great job in that match. You put me in the claw. I
Yeah.
was shocked. You went right
The
for it.
Hawaiian Claw.
Now I got a question though.
Go ahead.
Who wins this match in your mind, Johnny Gigolo or Ricky Williams?
Well, that's the thing. If you watch back the Battle Royal, Johnny started attacking me first
So you
before
already
anything.
kind of beaten down a little bit.
So I was already weakened.
Mm-hmm.
He has some good shots. So Ricky's going to be in for a very, very
Tough match.
tough
yeah.
match. I feel like it's going to go back and forth, but ultimately I feel like I almost called him Juggalo, but no, Gigolo.
No, let's not give him any credit.
Yeah. So I feel like Gigolo is going to retain the...
So you think the referee wins?
Yeah.
I love Kiss too, by the way. Big fan of Kiss.
Right.
Right. But
Me
that's...
too, by the way.
Right? There's so
But
many.
that's
Awesome.
okay.
Especially
I can't help it. I'm a juggalo. I love
especially
Kiss.
the original.
Yo, yeah. There's two jokers have been running around.
That's okay. Even if Ricky wins, I'm just going to let you all know, one day, I'm coming for that title. I hope you know that.
Detroit's Most Wanted versus the Pinnacle. Who you got?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Come on, voice of RCW. Detroit's
Well-
Most Wanted versus the Pinnacle.
All right. This was the match I was hoping you would start with, but that's okay.
Sorry.
I have opinions on this match. So, for those of you who know this, you got cheated by Ken Sermonera.
Yes, I did.
I was giving the Christmas present like you asked me to,
Yes.
being
you
a
did.
good intern. And you know what? If I am on the most hated list for Cold War, we're going to have some problems.
Right, exactly. He better not be just because he had
And you know what? Who should be on the most hated list? Ken Sermonera?
Yes.
And that fan that stole the present that flew into the crowd,
Yes.
if you ask me. Now, Detroit's Most Wanted, brass knuckles are illegal, folks. Guess what? It was either a belt buckle or a paperweight, if anything. And, you know, I probably wasn't even anything. It was
Yeah.
probably just his fist.
Just as I saw knuckles.
I'm sorry.
I saw those knuckles right there.
I'm sorry he's weak and got punched in the face and fell down.
Glass
But
jaw.
if he's got that much of a glass jaw, I mean, Pinnacle's on a roll.
Well, they're mad at the Pinnacle because they claim Marcus Knight threw in this object. And Marcus Knight isn't even in this match. That's the funny part. It's against Scott E. Stevens and Mike Smiley.
Wasn't Marcus Knight in the back and he walked out to just get a better view?
Yeah, because he said he goes, I was really into the match, and I wanted to watch this match because it was very important to me because I knew that, you know, these guys were going to go on somewhere and, you know, the winner of that match was supposed to go on to win the, or to face the way. They ain't going to beat anybody. But
So, if you ask me, I feel like Pinnacle's going to keep the ball rolling.
right. I hate how they won the last one.
I do
but,
too, trust me.
But they're on a roll.
Trust me, they are. So, Pinnacle is my pick.
All right, how about the next one? The championship tag team match, The Way, which might have Vinny DiMarzo in place of Animal because Animal did tear his quad.
Well, I trained with Vinny a little bit too.
Yeah, now that he's, now that you know. Anyway, the main attraction, they're no slouch either. They won with supposedly with Brad.
Those
They're
are all
good
those
guys.
snowflake fans.
Yeah, they're good guys.
Sorry.
They're good guys. Why are you picking on our
I
guys?
don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, they're good guys, but you know they're facing The Way. Dirty Sanchez, Jackson Storm,
Well,
Max Cortez.
I was impressed with how they beat the Detroit's Most Wanted at the last show. I was impressed. Give me that.
Yes.
Don't ever block my face again.
I'm sorry.
That's why people tune in.
So, clearly, I'm picking The Way on this one.
Right.
They are the longest reigning, and in Animal did tear his quad, and if he's not ready to go, Vinny DiMarzo, the headline, because he's...
Doesn't Animal have like an extra 2 or 3 quads anyway?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well-
he should be fine.
Whoever is competing for The Way,
He still said he'll be there.
Yeah.
we got the Freebird rule.
Yeah, and I love the Freebird rule.
So, my pick is the way.
Yeah, here's
No matter
on
what.
a side note, Max Cortez, who's Puerto Rican, everybody knows that, says he refuses. No, he will never lose to anybody with a Mexican on their team. I don't understand that. I don't get the two countries.
I understand it.
But that's what he
the
said.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. Kenny Hendrix defends his super heavyweight championship
Are these fake?
against Schizo.
All right, Schizo wasn't at the last show.
Now, there's been something new added to this, though.
What is
Body
it?
slam match.
Body slam match. Okay.
The table got turned very quickly, didn't it?
Okay. Okay. Well, BroHemoth, if you ask me, should have won the heavyweight
You're
championship from
correct.
Kenny Hendrix, but
And BroHemoth ain't even as big as Schizo.
no.
Over 400 pounds. Here's
He's
thing.
the size of two people.
Over 400 pounds in a body slam match with Kenny Hendrix.
Kenny's jacked and he pulls trains, but I don't think he can do it.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to lift him.
So, if you ask me, I think we're going to have a new...
For the record, I've ran a train or two myself.
Yeah.
I've known. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I feel we're going to have
hold.
a new super heavyweight champion in RCW.
Yeah, it's common sense on this one. There's no way he's going to be able to lift him unless he gets a crane. You know, it's just not going to happen.
Or if he's going to cheat again.
Yeah, well, he can't cheat now. What's he going to do?
He could,
What is he going to do? Have two people come in and pick him up?
He could easily take out the ref.
What
ref.
does that have to do with anything?
No ref. And that means Schizo could body slam him. And then Schizo would win, but then who knows?
With no ref?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying. This one here, I'm going to go ahead and just move forward on.
All right, new super heavyweight champ.
Frankie, the glasses look good on you. I think you keep...
Right?
So the newly made match, Spike will be taking on Marcus Knight for Marcus's Neo Championship.
Well, Marcus has been Neo champion for a very long time.
For those that don't know, Neo means the one. It's like the only championship that we have that can be defended in every weight class, but yet it's considered a world championship.
Does it mean Northeast Ohio?
No, it does not. A lot of people get that confused.
Yeah, I would have thought that.
Since he won it at the Summit County Fair a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
He has held that title for a very long time.
Very long time.
He turned back James Lethal, and with some help, he unfortunately turned back the way. If you ask me...
That one don't count.
True. So if you ask me, Spike, you're good, but Marcus is walking out still the one Neo champion.
It doesn't mean New England Oreos, like nothing.
No, it just means Neo, the one.
So weird. Okay.
Watch The Matrix, you'll understand it more. I've never got into The Matrix, so I didn't understand it myself, but my cousin Chaz Taylor told me. And finally, me versus whoever can defeat me in the freaking garage, which doesn't seem to be happening. See, we go in there, we do the studio matches. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I had to beat you last week. This week, as you all saw, I beat Christian Joseph. Doesn't matter who you bring in. I'm going to knock him down. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But my top 10 list is giving opportunities. And hopefully, well, let's not get carried away. Hopefully I get the night off. But if I don't get the night off, it'll be great to be in there against some young competitor that's got a fire in his eyes and really wants a chance at my championship belt. But guess what? It's not going to happen, and you know that.
Very true. Very true. Rick has been champion for a very, very long time.
Two-time champion.
Two-time and longest reigning?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My last reign was over 2 years. This reign has been a year. I mean, I don't plan on losing anytime soon. Let's be honest.
So, whoever, if anyone, can ever defeat you, and if I couldn't, the only other man who I really think has a chance, but he's booked, is this man.
It would have been a great match. I wish it would have happened, but no, unfortunately, he's booked. He's underway. We'd have put on a clinic,
Yeah.
yes.
I feel like that would be match of the night. So, regardless, if anybody thinks they can, if I can't, that loser Christian Joseph can't, Valedictorian can't.
No.
Black Sabbath can't. Ricky Williams can't. Nobody can. Nobody
Right.
can beat the role model Ric Lieb. And guess what? He's got not only the way and his guns, he's got the title, he's got the intern, he's got the intelligence, and he has everything. Everything. He's
Right,
got
exactly.
everything.
I got it
to
all.
make
I got it
the
all.
world champion.
Please don't touch him. You know better. You were told.
Towel.
Don't touch people.
Towel.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so sorry. He should know.
He's learning. I'm not going to get mad.
I
Just
know,
don't
right?
wanna-
I
Well, you know what?
apologize.
You've come a long way because 20 years ago he would have beat you up.
Yeah, I've definitely got my temper.
I wasn't
Anyway.
alive 20 years ago.
Anyway, I want to thank you
Thank
for being
you.
on the program. But, you know, it's time. It's time for your role model, Ric Lieb. And, of course, Frankie Andolini. He's right there.
That's me.
And then the Honolulu guru, Draven Post.
Yeah.
Time for Frankie to take us out of here.
That's it. Hey, me and you, we're going to do this right here.
Right.
Right.
Salute.
Yep. You stick around. You're driving us home. Everybody else, get out. Get out. And you know what, Chad Cordy? Suck it. Everybody get out.
You're dismissed. Hey guys, thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, please subscribe to this channel. It would help a lot. Thank you.